Brighton and Bath and that kind of area. And he's only just recently moved back because university's obviously taken a pause. So they haven't played too often, but as far as I'm aware, SBF does have the advantage. I feel like SBF might take this set personally.
Okay, fair enough. That'd be very interesting. Yeah, I mean, SBF is one of those players, one of many players in the UK right now. I think is absolutely just on the cusp of top UK player in general. There's so many players like that, you know. But he's one of the ones who stands out to me. Who I think if he had more opportunities to come to London and compete with the big boys, he would have made his mark like even bigger and much sooner. People know how good he is, but they don't get to see enough of him.
That's absolutely right, and that's why I'm kind of looking forward to this summer for him because obviously.
Oh wow! Get some of the angel drops. Z drops the banana on, so gets an instant down there.
This boy does not care. Hit him with appeal, and then steal their life with that dunk.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. I think because it's summer for this guy, he's got a lot of time off. He's going to be traveling. He's going to be getting his name out there.
Yeah.
Expect to see this boy at DBZ and showing up at Albion as well.
Definitely.
I hope the best for this guy.
And when I say that like people aren't aware of how good he is, that's not to diminish the amount of talent you guys have in the north. These northern events are really hard, man, and SBF is getting consistent top 4s and 3s.
Yeah,
it's nothing to laugh at, you know. He's a serious player, and I think people are gonna soon realise just how strong some of the other regions of the UK are.
Yeah, and kind of on the flip side of all that, Frog definitely one of the first players from the north, along with Magic, to finally get noticed by everyone else, being like, oh god, these guys might actually be half decent.
Yeah, using the power of my toothbrush to slay Exes.
It's true, man, it's true. That's the thing that really got him on the map and got him onto that England PR as well, honourable mention kind of stuff as well. So
my agreement is that if you come to my house and stay, you are allowed to use my toothbrush and gain my magical powers and beat the UK's PR players.
That's good of you. You're a good person.
It's like, you know, in Space Jam when they've all got Michael Jordan's ball and they touch it and they get
exactly.
Yeah. It's like in Space Jam only we always use
everyone just uses the toothbrush.
Yeah, it's a bit grosser, but it works.
I can understand it. And SBF has got quite a large lead here right now. Really using that field really well. It's like just being able to control the whole game with it, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely. Very nice beefy up B there from Frog, recognising that SBF is vulnerable at that moment. Gets the back throw, nearly going to kill. Frog is an incredibly clutch player. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him bring this back. I still react to it, but I wouldn't be surprised.
If there's one thing Frog has got, man, the comeback potential is definitely there.
And I think that is in part due to Corrin. She has, outside of heavies, possibly the best kill power in the game, up there with like Ness and Mewtwo. She kills absurdly early. She has this crazy advantage state. She can kill so early and in so many ways. Also, I love that. Just see that he down aired onto the banana, erase it from existence.
I love it.
That's a little chic trick there.
Oh my days. And SBF looking like he just needs one more throw and he'll be able to take this game.
Yeah.
But Frog making it as difficult as he can.
I'm loving Frog's play right now. He's playing so safe, but so like pressure based.
Yeah, exactly. The movement is putting so much pressure on SBF. And that should be it. Back throw is going to do it. And SBF takes game 1.
Game 1 to SBF. And I mean, these two again are players who have multiple tournament-ready characters. You don't see Frog resorting to his secondaries too often, but they are there.
They are there. He does have a Pikachu. I've seen his Mewtwo a couple times here and there, and he's got a bit of a cloud as well.
I was going to say he's got a decent cloud. Yeah.
So I think they are going to stick though. Guys in the chat, I want the set count. What do you guys think it's going to be? SBF taking the first game. Who's going to take this set? Moving on to game 2, Battlefield. Obviously, such a good stage for Corrin. Just because of the conversions you can do off of her aerials and the movements.
Give us a 1 for SBF and copy and paste the Wikipedia definition of aluminum for Frog. As long as you're allowed.
Do it.
But what you say about Battlefield, I definitely agree. And Diddy doesn't actually have any bad stages, but I feel like this is his least good stage because the platforms interfere with a lot of his banana control. He has to pluck banana in very specific positions to get it on the ground. If it gets on the platform, it's kind of useless, you know? He has very good mobility with monkey flip on platforms and all, but Diddy Kong just in general isn't a very vertical character.
Yeah.
Corrin on the other hand is like an elevator.
Yes,
right?
absolutely, man. Up airs every day. Yeah. Neutral airs, forward airs. She can do whatever she wants, man. She loves that.
Shouts to Undertale music as well. The music in this mod pack is so nice.
Yeah.
The Bailrigg production quality has been pretty crisp so far.
Yeah, man, I'm very impressed with it all. Like, it's a nice space. You got the dual TVs, and you got SBF taking that stock as well. So game 2 looking in SBF's favour so far. Frog's not really got a lot of percent on this guy, but it doesn't take a lot for Frog to take a stock.
Yeah, he Z-dropped that banana in place, looking like he was trying for another angel drop, but then Frog standard got up in time to avoid it, only to be hit with an F smash at the ledge. And Diddy's F smash so strong. Corrin has got a very strong F smash herself. As you can see from Frog, thank you very much for doing that just as I say it. It's making me look smart.
Oh man, that up B from Corrin is such a weird move. It's got such a massive hitbox and it doesn't feel like you can punish it at all, to be honest.
Yeah, it's invulnerable from I believe frames 8 to 12.
Jeez.
So, or is it 0 to 8? I don't know. It's got invulnerability on like half of it. So it's with characters like spikes and semi-spikes, you can sometimes afford to trade it. Diddy hasn't really got anything like that, so it's not like he can abuse Corrin off stage. Yeah. He's just got to kind of win neutral off. I love that by SBF, throwing the banana off the platform, forcing her into shield,
and then just uses the monkey flip to grab her. That's so clever stuff.
Flipping her right into it.
Yeah.
Hey,
it's going to take the stock. Poor DI from SBF, but he does have another stock to play around with.
Yeah. It's a very questionable DI there for SBF.
And kind of the same situation as the last game where Frog is down by quite a lot of percent, but Lord knows he could definitely bring this back.
Okay, yeah, banana throw into grab, into up air. SBF just kind of has to keep playing solid, really, and Frog has to make something kind of wacky happen. But it's not like Corrin, like we said last game. A clutch character by design. Especially with that counter as well, people sleep on that counter.
Oh yeah,
that counter was balked. Absolutely balked.
SBF got Corrin off stage again.
Very bold option by SBF there.
Yeah. And the pin. Oh, goes for the up smash off of that. Interesting choice.
Somewhat premature.
Oh, and SBF does not get the conversion off of that he wanted, obviously. Goes for the down tilt up smash, but not going to nail it. And that should have realistically been the game.
Oh, good option there by Frog. I love that. He Z-dropped the banana on his shield for pressure and then fell and nared it as well for extra shield pressure. I feel like Frog needs to play like this, how he's playing now, for the whole set. Wow, I've actually never seen that before. Yeah.
Hits through the stage. That's a good choice.
I've actually never seen that before. It's the first time I've seen that. I love that he pins towards the ledge, recognizing if he got hit by banana, he'd just slip off. Nothing SBF could do there.
And SBF kind of just gives away, like trying to guard the ledge by just throwing the banana, which in most situations is fine, but I feel like you just want to keep it at the ledge and just make sure you can get rid of him.
Definitely agree.
And you can see he's going for the back throw. Not going to be it just yet. SBF size. He wants this game to be done with right now. But Frog is saying that I will make this game done when I want it to be done. Up tilt's going to catch him. SBF takes game 2.
That's a good question, Minimo. Does the defending champion blessing overrun the birthday blessing?
At the moment, it looks like it does.
Yeah.
But
we're going to need a champion Swift Rage or a big happy birthday in all caps in chat for your champion. Also, shout out to the milkshake place on campus here. Good lord. It's amazing. It's so good.
Oh man, I should have gone.
Yeah,
the weather's been amazing here today.
Yeah. I wish I had a milkshake place on campus, man. We've got like one student shop that sells like free cooked hot dogs in like these weird little packages that are like, they're like wet.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's not.
No, I don't miss
good.
that. I don't miss that at all. Alright, game 3, carbon copy of the game 2, same character, same stage. I feel like Sandy was doing really well towards the end of the game, but like you said, he needs to start that way as well, not just play that way at the start, and you'll make this so much more of a close game and start taking things as well.
I think it'll be really interesting to see 2 3-0s and winners semis for, I mean, let's say if Frog was PR'd in the North, is it safe to say he'd be top 2, 1 or 2 alongside Magi?
I'd say so.
You know, kind of the 2 underdogs going into these winners semi sets, looking like they're about to 3-0 their opponents and be in winners finals at Bailrigg.
Absolutely.
I guess it shows somewhat of a changing of the guard potentially in the scene, but it's too early to say. You know, there are still players and losers. Magi's still in losers. Frog could potentially make a losers run if he loses here, but he's looking pretty good.
It's looking a lot better now. Pins the ledge and hopes he can get something off it.
Beautiful punish on that roll there by Frog. A pivot dragon fang bite. And that has so much knockback, it's absurd. Even on Battlefield, SBF never stood a chance.
No. And Frog looking firmly in control of this game. I wonder why this changed. What do you think he changed when he was approaching this?
I think his spacing actually improved a lot. I was seeing quite a few like fairly punishable nairs and fairs in the first 2 games of Frog, but literally straight away, the first one he did, SBF tried to shield grab and he got punished.
Yeah.
So Frog has stepped up his spacing game, and he's giving SBF a fair amount less space, like Magi was trying to do with the Falcon.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
SBF I feel like we're yet to see a single banana like hit Frog. there you go. But
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely just been all up in Diddy's grill for the most of this game. Like, in the past, he was obviously just waiting back a little bit more, going for pins and seeing how SBF would react. But that gives SBF time to pull Banana, get stage control.
Angle.
What on earth? Going all the way to the
My
other
people
side of the
need me,
world.
says Frog. Flies up into the skies. But yeah, I feel like he's done a really good job just negating Banana somewhat this game. He's playing it more like bait and punish. So he jumped down, waited for SBF to drop shield and attempt to punish, and then got pinned for it. It's a counter punish. Okay, that short up's gonna get snuffed out there by the down tilt up smash.
All right, man. And SBF, if he takes his stock, this is going to be a clean 30 against one of the honourable mentions on the PI. Pretty convincing. Pretty convincing result if that is the case.
SBF looking like he took an inch of Colgate on my toothbrush back home. Looking pretty good right now. Getting that dental power up.
Definitely, dude, definitely. Good lord. But Frog, he's not really been able to surmount much of pressure in this particular stock.
Yeah,
he finally gets a little bit more percent on the board.
He waited too long to try and get that pin there. SBF had enough time to fast forward and shield, negating the confirm that he actually had. So I don't know if it was quite confirmed that percent, but it looked like he dropped a confirm. Tries to cover that roll with the nair, but doesn't quite execute it right.
And SBF happy to just stay at the bottom ledge and say, you know what, if you want to approach, feel free to approach, but I'm not coming up there.
I like the way SBF is playing this now himself. He's kind of caught on to Frog's patience, and he's saying, you want to be patient? I'll be patient. Oh wait, yeah, and now he's brought himself right back into what's looking like a really rough game at the start. Gonna look for the angel drop, and he looks for it.
But doesn't get it, unfortunately. It's something that he's been practicing a lot, but he hasn't been able to. Hasn't been able to nail it in that instant. Obviously, we saw him do it before.
Are we gonna see a northern three-letter S person winners finals?
Very, very niche finals, but we can see it.
It's not every
forward
day you
smash.
can say that.
Ooh, not enough rage. And too far away.
Last stock, last hit situation here. Frog's going to need to find that one clutch move to keep him in this set. Kind of a questionable roll on there. He could definitely have gotten hit with the banana there.
Oh my god. Okay.
Really dicey situation. You can see both players just willing to take their time, just
SBF is just not approaching, but I mean, in all real, okay.
Oh,
he gets the
living.
pin. And SBF lives.
Frog got him in disadvantage. Yes, stage control. Yes, banana. Beautiful Z drop, re-grab bear.
That's
that was
gonna
beautiful.
be it. That's gonna be it.
I just want to talk about that. He actually, he had the banana in hand and he dropped it so he could back it. He did a Z drop aerial, right? That's what Diddy does. In order to fare with banana in hand, Diddy has to Z drop the banana forward air and then re-catch it in the air during the forward air. And Frog basically just did that himself, looking like a Diddy main.
Yeah. Well, he did say a while ago he's thinking about picking up Diddy.
He was messing. I'm pretty sure he was messing.
I hope he was messing.
Yeah.
Dear God, I hope he was messing.
Pray for the North if that ever happens.
SBF.
Actually looking like Rise of the Planet of the Apes. So,
Game 4.
Okay, Smashville. This is an interesting pick from SBF. I feel like Battlefield is shown to be an extremely neutral and even stage, and I don't really see how Smashville gives him an advantage over what he had on Battlefield. Granted, I know what I said earlier about Battlefield being Diddy's least good stage, but this is a lot better for Corrin in terms of the way that Frog has been playing it. I don't think Frog has killed him off the top once with an up throw or down throw. It's pretty much all been pins and Dragon Fangs.
I mean, obviously the platforms themselves in the tri-platform structure, they're obviously going to benefit Corrin in quite a good way in terms of obviously extending the combos and stuff like that. But I don't know if there's anything else aside from that why SBF could pick this. Again, Smash Shield just gives you a lot of room to kind of do all your Diddy conversions and things. So I can understand the pick, but at the same time, I can't really see much in like of the thought behind it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure he knows more than we do, and he's doing all right at this game, but it's a slight deficit for him. I like the nair there actually, just decided to go high and challenge the pin. Not enough people do that. I get that Corrin's pin is a very scary move, but too many people get scared into shield too much. And a fantastic out of shield punish from SBF there, recognizing the down smash is the only thing that was both fast enough and had enough range to reach.
Yeah, very good stuff right from SBF, and you can see that Frog is going for so many of these pins, and the forward smash, that was a good catch from SBF. Frog is going for a lot of these pins and not getting as much off them as he wanted to in say maybe the previous games.
And Frog beefied out a B, recognizing that SBF's shield was low, hoping to be the poke or maybe even break it, but SBF's Constitution holding strong, and he just hit that F smash, and now he's back in advantage again. Okay, monkey flip kick, good platform cancel. Oh, a ledge cancel. Landing there. Oh, he could have punished that air dodge with up air, but SBF was in a bit of a weird position, and it may not quite have connected. SBF's racking up this damage real quick. Oh! Tip of pin.
Okay, so I don't think SBF was ready for that because he thought the pin was happening, and the banana actually took him straight out of it.
Yeah.
But then Sandy with the clutch tip of pin to take the stock. SBF with all of the momentum and all of the stage control right now, though.
And we've seen
but
him
he just runs straight away.
Before. Yeah, we've seen him in this position before, and Frog, as we said, extremely clutch player. Nice sequence coming out from Frog, reading a lot of
This
SBF
is really
options.
good.
That's a quick 56.
Wow. SBF definitely emoting a lot more in person now. He seems a little bit shook because that combo was actually very impressive. Forward smash, not going to do it just yet, not enough rage. And from the center of the stage as well.
Yeah. And I mean, in about 10-20%, Corrin's kill options will be absolutely relevant in this match.
Yeah.
And he needs to just play around SBF's low shield. Try and keep it low. Good. Fantastic nair there from Frog. Oh, and he misses the tip of pin. That would have been the game. That would have been a game 5. Oh,
very big drop there. And that's the game, just like that. That's how the ties can turn, my guy. SBF wins the set 3-1.
Absolutely. Good stuff to him, man. And he'll move on to winners finals to play SCR 7.